Alright, today we're going to be replacing the window regulator and motor in a 2007 Honda Pilot. This is the right passenger side here. I've done a few already on the other parts in this vehicle, so pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. The part for reference is this is actually a Dorman 748-130 window regulator. Got it from Amazon for 50 bucks or so, which is cheaper than local parts storage had it for 100, and the dealership was 140. So here we go. So first things first, there's a screw right here that you take out right in there. It just looks like that, so that comes up pretty easy. And then second, over here in the door handle, you just have this little piece right here, and it comes off pretty easy. And there's two screws back in there that I can see pretty good. There you go. And they just look like this, just two black screws right there. Okay, and then second, you want to take a flathead screwdriver, and then you can get under this right here and just pop it up right there. Got the window button and it just pops up, and that will come out pretty easy right there, and you'll just unhook the power and the switch all right there. Alright, so this little thing just pops out. Just there's a little button, little tab right there. You just push it in and pull out, and then this will free it, and you got it right here. So just put this at the side and put your screws in there if you want. Now this part right here, the handle, this will actually come out now. This is the next little step here, and then kind of expose the behind the door here. Now this will be the next fun step. Actually back here there's a little handle right in here, and this is what the handle ends up hooking back into, so we'll take care of that. But once again, you have another cable that will just unhook. Alright, so once we pull out the handle and got the other part out, there's a screw just right in here, and just take that out. Pretty simple. Now I think that's all the screws that we have, so this kind of opens this up. Well, lets it easier come out once we pop the whole door off. I think that was it. So now we just have to pull, tug hard if you want. You can get a flathead and kind of get over here on the side. That can help you out a bit. So we'll pull this off and we'll show what's underneath. Okay, as you can tell over here, you just got these white little grommets that are in the door. They just pop out pretty easy. So just find wherever you can get access, and with a screwdriver, and just pop them up. And then the whole thing just comes off pretty easy and exposes the other of the window here. Got another little piece down there. That's just a light, so we can unplug that real quick. Got the speaker over here as well. This comes out pretty simple. There's just three screws that come out. Once again, just use a power connector. Just push it together and comes out. Now I got the door bear here. So you got this little plastic thing that's just on with an adhesive, and it just comes off pretty easy. You get a little grommet there, but you just pull it back to expose the screws in the different places where we need to get access to. Oh, that came off great. All right, here. There we go. I think we can do it just with that. There's a little light. Pull that through. Alright, so what we'll end up doing these bolts right here. You got those, you got these two over here that are holding it in, and then these three over here. And then we'll pull this bad boy out and we'll get the other one in. Okay, we're using a 10mm socket, so we'll put it on here, and got got that one loose. Look at this other one right over here. Yeah, they come up pretty easy. Then we got this gold one up here. And this is actually holding the motor, these three over here. Alright, so in total you got 2, 4, 6, 7 bolts that you'll be taking off. I think that should be it. So let me get these off and we'll keep going. There's 2 more screws in here. Actually, they have the bracket and it's holding the window. It's what holds the window inside and help it go up. So you got 2 screws. There's one right there, and then one through this other hole as well. You can see that in there or not. So you just need to raise it up, excuse me, to be able to get access them, and that will free the window and the whole motor system and regulator out, and then we can take the old regulator out, screw the new one in, and keep going. All right, so this is how you know if your window regulator and motor are dead. First of all, if you ever hear this, you know, you're trying to roll the window up or down here, just kind of a big bang noise or something like that, obviously something's wrong. But this thing right here, this blue thing, is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be, oh gosh, where are we at? Well, different colors. It's supposed to be, you know, inside there, not out. So now, in order to get this thing out, what we have to do is just snip this wire that it's attached to, and then we can just pull it on out. So this little blue line, this is where the motor hooks in. And you see, you know, from when they built it and stuff, the car, they have it already in this little plug right there. So what you just have to do is just rip it off, and you'll stick the new one through there, and it'll kind of just hang out. But you can go get this little grommet thing if you want from Honda, but this is the other thing that went into it. It just pulls out pretty easy. So I'll just rip it off here and we'll pull it out. So here you can see a little closer on the mechanism here. So these things popped out right there, and the other one's actually, when I cut it's in there, so I'll pull it out. But so put it back in just the way you got it. Here's the new one.
I was loving.
Oh no, don't do that one.
Why?
Because. Okay, I got the bolts back in. Here's the 3 over here for the motor, 2 for the top of the bracket here, the bottom 2 right here. I forgot to mention these 2 that I pulled out. So we can see from here. Let's see. Where are we at here? So there's the white part there. That's where it'll go back in, but these bolts are actually a little bit longer than the rest, so just keep track of them, make sure you don't lose them, because they're long for a reason. So have the window taped up there. So what we'll do now is untape the window, lower it down, and it's going to come back on this little inner bracket, and we'll screw that into the window and we'll test it out. Okay, so once you get everything bolted down, unfortunately you have to you'll be able to line up the 2 holes on the painted glass, and it'll just fall into place. But you have to put it, you have to hook everything up and just lower it a little bit so you can get access to re-screw it. So this is fun, just kind of, hey, it works, but you have to go down just enough to once again get, let's go take a look. It's bright outside, sorry. See if we can line it up right where, oh, actually need to come back up right there. All right. You can actually just use it right here, my bad. Okay, so. There you go. You got 2 of the holes right there. All right, let's screw those in. All right, it's bolted back in. Let's go up and down. All right, think we're good. We'll go up one more time here. Bingo.
All
Alright, then you just reverse the process that you did. So I'll get this all buttoned up and we'll give it one last go. Alright, it is all done. Let's give it a whirl here. Let's see if this can... Alright, all the way down, all the way up. And we're good. Lock works. Alright. There we go. Once again, 2007 Honda Pilot, right passenger window regular replacement. So, thank you.